Um, Senegal have to be better. I don't care whether they won 2-0. If they want to win this Nations Cup, which is what they are here to do, they have to play better and do better. I don't understand how Tunisia did not score, personally. Forget what they had in the first half. In the second half, these weren't half chances or close chances. These were one-on-ones. And at one point, what's called a defender from Senegal hit the damn bar. So the defense for Senegal was from me all over the place in the second half. And for Koulibaly, you're one of the best defenders in Europe. You have to do better because you're the marshal of the defense. You are the general of the defense, and he needs to lead the defense. So for Ali Cisse, he has to work on defending better and controlling the game, bringing in some possession. Because I think once they were under pressure from Tunisia, they had to say, let's calm it down. Kouyaté, as captain, let's move the ball around and take the life out of the game and just remove the kind of energy that Tunisia are building up. But for Senegal, especially in that first half, you see what they can do. You see what Sadio Mane can do. Him playing that ball into the man that got taken out and him dispatching the penalty away. Umboji, excellent header. Keeper could have done better, but still an excellent header from Umboji. So there are elements here. There are the seeds of winners in this team, but the tactics have to be right, the strategy has to be right. I think they were good in the first half, but in the second half, I just thought that they were allowing Tunisia back in the game. They could have gotten goals as well, a lot of G's, but again, there were times when too much individuality and too much selfishness, whereas the right pass, being a lot more team-like, could have led to them killing the game of like a 3 or a 4 goal. But for Tunisia, they have to feel extremely bad. They missed too many chances. And you cannot miss a chance and expect to even make it out of the group, because for Tunisia, you're in a very tough group. Because right now, you now have to now play your North African neighbors in Algeria and then Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe are not an easy team to play. Zimbabwe will cause Tunisia issues and problems. And Algeria, you all know what Mahrez can do and what he's already done. So for Tunisia, it gets harder for them. But I think for Tunisia, training ground thing, finish your chances. That's what they need to work on. For Senegal, they need to work on being better defensively and keeping the ball a lot more. Switching between when to be direct and when to counter and when to play a lot more balanced, measured, and keeping the ball to try, get themselves in the game. That's what they need to work on. So for Senegal, I'm not yet convinced. They're still favourites, but I'm still not convinced on them going all the way based on this performance. There's still things to work on. But if you've got the best African footballer player, best attacking African football player right now in your team, inside your Mane, you can do great things, but you need to surround it by proper tactics and a proper team functioning well.